what's up everyone? Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye here, and by the title of the video, you know what you're watching. So I'm just going to give my first impressions about the Canon EOS 1DX Mark II, and just tell you a little bit about it, and I just want to hear your response about this as well. And essentially, they had to come out with this. They had to announce this, even though it's a little early, it was leaked. With the Nikon having their D5 and D500, they had to do something big with their flagship camera to catch up or stay in line. There's actually a couple key things here and things that are a little exciting that they're actually putting in a DSLR body rather than an ENG or their XC10 type camera, that little $2,500 one that's not selling well. But what is this? So the 1DX Mark II, and it's like any other flagship upgrade. You're getting newer technology, newer imaging sensor, faster, better frames per second. So it's just down the line. But with the age of 4K, there's some things in here that's definitely worth noting. And essentially, you're getting a 20.2, I think it's 20.2 megapixels with this full frame beast. And these cameras are very, very heavy. And essentially, this is mainly just for the sport shooters because it's going to have up to 16 frames per second. That's pretty crazy. That's very freaking fast. I would love to hear what that sounds like. And essentially, you're just also going to get the 1DX owners who are just going to upgrade just because they always want the newest tech. It's going to have an ISO range from low of 50 to 102,400, and that can also be expanded up to 409,600, and that falls low of maybe 600,000 to Nikon's D5, which it's over $1 million. No one's going to use it, but it's just interesting of what it is. The cool thing about this is the dual pixel CMOS sensor with their AF system, like their 7D Mark II. It's amazingly fast, accurate, tack sharp and everything. It's probably one of the best CMOS sensors out there that has this integrated technology. It's the Digic 6 Plus imaging processor, and really this is there to support the video options that this has. And it's essentially doing 4K video at 60 frames per second, which a lot of cameras aren't doing unless you're at red levels and stuff like that, but you're up at $10, $15, $30,000 cameras. So that's very interesting, but you're also getting full 1080p video at 120 frames per second. So you're not stuck at 720p. So, Canon has always been ahead for video in this market. And I think that's pretty much just what they're doing, and it's going to stay that way because of what they do. It's going to have a 3.2-inch touchscreen, which is also interesting. It doesn't seem limited. They say it's going to be fully versatile. There's no built-in Wi-Fi, which I still don't get why these cameras are missing without these optional $300 or $400 dongles that you can put onto them. But the cool thing is that they're saying is they are integrating a CFast card. So you're going to have a regular CF and now a CFast 2.0 card system. So all of this together is going to be $6,000. So I said, really, there's nothing major that sticks out to me. The only couple things are the dual pixel sensor and the 4K video at 60 frames per second. That's exciting. It's a little bit different. That's a little bit better. But besides that, you're getting a typical upgrade of a camera. So what do you guys and girls think? Would you want something like this if you're a Nikon shooter in the Nikon D5? Would you want, I don't know, any of these? Do you care about the million ISO of that? But with you Canon shooters out there, whoever you have the 1DX, whoever finds this video, is this something really to brag about? The 60 frames a second, this dual pixel system, or is it just irrelevant because it's a $6,000 camera that no one's essentially buying because that we're not the market for that, and even I'm not, because I'm not rich. So there you go. Essentially, this is for sports shooters up to 16 frames per second. I think it's almost essential at that point, even though you have a fast camera like the 7D Mark II, which does very well, especially with the same CMOS type sensor. And you're getting the 1DX, just upgrading like people did from the D4 to the D4S to the D5, blah, blah, blah. You understand it. Let me know your thoughts down below. But it's February 1st, 2016. Canon had to react against Nikon's D5.